on down to a comfortable seat. You can sit with the legs crossed, you can straighten the legs, whatever feels good in your body. So as we're moving through this practice, just always remember to take care of yourself. If you're feeling like something is painful or something doesn't feel right in your body, just don't do it, back off, and just, listen to yourself, all right? So go ahead and close your eyes and rest your hands down on your thighs. Take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Let your hips be heavy, rooted down towards your mat, toward the earth. Roll the shoulders up toward the ears and then down the back, and let them pause there. Allowing the chest to be open, allowing the shoulders to start to open. And maybe flipping the palms over today, allowing energy to flow in and out through the body. Gently close the eyes. Crown of the head reaching up toward the sky as you root down through the hips. Continuing to cultivate that deep, even breath. All right, releasing your day so far. Releasing your week so far. And just allow your breath to be deep and even here. Focus our breath away from the chest a little bit and down into the diaphragm. So as you inhale, expanding the lungs, expanding the rib cage. As you exhale, allowing that to contract. So instead of just breathing up into the chest, we're going to send it down lower. All right, so notice when you're deep breathing, if your chest rises really high, see if you can eliminate a little bit of that. You can use this breath any time of the day. Relaxing shoulders, relaxing knees and feet. Allow the face to be soft, relaxing the eyes. Taking a second here to set your intention for the rest of your day, for the rest of your week. Beautiful. On your next inhale, sweeping the arms up over the head, bring the palms together. As you exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Inhale, sweeping up, looking up this time. Exhale, chin to the chest, hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale, sweeping up, looking up. And exhale. Good. Let's keep the chin down toward the chest and just release the hands to the thighs. And let the back of your neck start to open up. We're just gently releasing the spine, releasing kind of the base of the skull where it connects toward the spine. Right ear toward the right shoulder, and just relax both shoulders away from your ears. So we've been hunching over a lot, maybe if you're working on a computer or on your phone. So our shoulders kind of need that break. So just let them relax. Deep breath into the left side. Good, and on an exhale, bring the chin down across the chest, and we'll take the left ear to the left shoulder now. Again, relax the shoulders down, gently letting the right side of the neck open. Good. chin to the chest, and we'll just kind of rock the head a little bit from side to side, making little half circles. Beautiful, and then we'll gently bring the head back to center and raise it up. Right, and then on an exhale, we'll gently bring the head back so the chin is lifting, stretching through the front of the neck. Good, and inhale back to center and release your head. All right, let's go ahead and extend the legs down on the mat. All right, so straightening the legs. Now, if you need to bend your knees at all, go ahead and do that. And we'll have the hands down by the hips and roll the shoulders down the back. Lift the heart in our little stack pose here. We'll just take a breath. Notice the body. Notice how you're feeling today. Good. Now we're going to straighten the legs if you can. Flex the feet. Engage your upper thighs. Good. We're going to take that right foot, lift it off the mat a couple of inches, so we're drawing the hip back into its socket, flexing the foot, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your left leg a couple of inches, maybe drawing the hip back toward the hip socket, flex the feet, and lower. Right, let's do that again, lifting the right foot a couple of inches, lower and left. Beautiful, and lower. Nice. Now release that. Little bend in the knees here. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. As you exhale, leading with the heart, start to fold down. Just come about halfway. Let the hands rest down. Then inhale, lift up, and exhale, fold a little bit further. One more time. Inhale to lift, and exhale, fold. Now from this fold, maybe you're up a little bit higher, and that's totally fine. And just let the head and neck relax. Maybe your back is rounding a little bit, and that's okay for now. Let's just let that happen. Release the back and the spine. Allow your breath to be deep and loud enough for you to hear it. Inhale, walking the hands back up. Nice. And let's do a little bit of a twist here. All right, so keep the left leg straight, bending the right knee. You can keep the right knee to the inside of your left leg if that feels good for you. Or you can take the foot to the outside of the left leg. Wherever you are, flex your left foot. We'll take the elbow to the outside of your right knee. Take the right hand back. Inhale, elongate the spine. As you exhale, just kind of lift up through the heart and twist. And maybe the chin is looking toward the shoulder. If that doesn't feel good, you can just keep your chin looking forward so your chin and chest are lined up. Right? But if it's okay on your neck and you want to stretch for the neck, you can look over. Deep breath. Good. Now we're going to keep that twist, but inhale, reach the right arm up. And as you exhale, just take that right arm over the right ear, getting a little bit of a side stretch. Relax the right shoulder. If this is too much on the shoulder, bend the elbow. Good. And then we'll lower the right hand down. Come back to center and extend the right leg. Well, let's do the other side. So bending the left knee, keep it to the inside of the leg or take the foot to the outside. Flex the right foot. Take the right elbow around the left knee. Left hand back. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, twist. Now again, you can keep your head looking straight or you can look over the left shoulder. All right, deep, full breaths. Nice tall spine. Maybe close your eyes. Beautiful. Keeping the twist, inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, hinge over just a little bit to the right. Again, if your shoulder's feeling tight, bend the elbow. Right, deep breath. And release the left arm down. Come back to center and extend the left leg. Awesome, shake it out. Nice, all right, let's bend the knees. And we'll bring the feet down as we try to push ourselves just up so we're kind of squatting down with the feet down. And if you need to, you can always just press through the hands to keep you lifted, right? Otherwise, we're just gonna press through the feet. And as you press through the feet, start to roll through the spine. So we're releasing one vertebra at a time as we slowly roll up to standing. And as you come up, inhale, reach up over the head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find our nice standing pose here. All right, root down through the feet. So we're gonna lift and spread the toes. Try not to grip down with the toes. All right, so we're keeping our toes light. And then root down through the outer edges of the feet, inner edges of the feet. And then we'll slowly lower the toes down. And then try not to lock the knees, so a little gentle bend in the knees. Press the palms gently into one another. Close the eyes. Find that nice, strong mountain pose here. Maybe engage the belly here, engage the core. Good. So our breath is so important. As we always mention, that breath keeps us healthy. So as long as you can keep that deep breath going, you're going to be fine. You're going to be good. All right, so as we're working all day or whatever you're doing during the day, make sure you're taking those deep, full breaths. Good. All right, let's walk up toward the top of the mat. Again, feet about hip width distance. Try not to grip down through the toes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees and start to fold forward. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, floating down. And bring the hands down around the feet, and we'll step one foot back at a time, coming into a plank. And you can always come down to your knees or come down to your forearms, all right? So press down through the finger pads. Press the mat away from you. Kind of lift the heart slightly forward here. Engage the core. We're just going to rock back and forth. Finding a little bit of strength through the core here. Keep breathing deep. Good. Now inhale, shift forward. Bend your elbows and hug them toward the ribs as you come all the way down to the belly. Roll the shoulders down your back. Press through the tops of your feet. And inhale, lift into a baby cobra. So we're not really pressing through the hands, we're just lifting the heart and then engaging the lower back. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. Inhale, press into your plank, whichever version you're doing. And on an exhale, downward dog. Now this is our first downward dog today. So just root down through the finger pads again. Maybe pedal the feet one at a time. Finding the equal weight distribution in your body here. So we don't want too much weight in the upper body or the lower body. Just trying to find the equal. Good. And then we'll pause here. Release the head. Maybe shake the head yes and no. Beautiful. Inhale, looking forward. As you exhale and walk forward, we're just going to cross our feet over each other as we walk up toward the top of the mat. It's kind of a little different feel here. And then walk the hands back around your feet, little bend in the knees, and let the head come down as you fold. Take a second in our forward fold, maybe again shaking the head yes and no. Just releasing your tight neck. Close your eyes, come back to your breath. Back to your intention. Beautiful. Root down through the feet as you roll through the spine. Coming up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. All right, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bring the hands down. Again, we'll step back into our plank. So if you want to come to your knees, you can do that. Root down through the finger pads, lift up. Now this time, we're going to inhale, lift the right toes off the mat a couple of inches. Engaging the core. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the left toes up a couple of inches. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, hug your elbows in. Come all the way down again to the belly. Roll the shoulders down the back. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Tuck your toes. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Awesome. Pause here. Close your eyes. Take a few breaths. Good. Now come up high on the balls of your feet so your hips are stretching up toward the sky. Nice. Now keep that and just lower the heels down. Nice long spine. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, stepping up to the top of your mat, however you want to get there. Inhale, hands to the shins. Exhale, fold. Release the head. Root down through the feet. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. All right, let's do one more. We're going to add on to it. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Make this a meditation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, stepping back. Good, now we're going to pause here. Root down through the finger pads again. All right, a little bit more core work. We're going to walk the feet toward each other. You can always do this down on your knees too. All right, we're going to swing the hips to the right, center, and then the left. So try to keep your upper body in plank. Okay, so we're not twisting the upper body, just the lower body. All right, slow it down just a little bit. Use your breath. Let's do one more on the right. And then back to center. Inhale, exhale, come all the way down. Whew. Hug those elbows in. Inhale, lift into your baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes, either downward dog or knees down. All right, come all the way up. Beautiful. Let's pause in our downward dog. Take about 3 deep breaths here. Nice. Inhale, lift your right leg up, flex the foot. As you exhale, bend the right knee and open the knee, so we're opening the right hip. Send the right foot toward the left, just slightly. All right, flexing the foot. Good. And then make circles with that right knee. Now, if this bothers your arms or your wrists, you can come down to your forearms. You can always come down to your left knee. Pad that knee if you need to, if you're coming down. And then opposite direction with the circle. Good, now exhale, extend the right leg back. Inhale, bring the knee forward, hover the knee, and then step the foot up between the hands. Beautiful. So you want your right knee in line with your ankle, okay? A little bit of a twist if you have a block. You can place the block under your left hand, or just keep the palm down on the mat. So left hand stays down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. All right, maybe look up toward the hand or look straight in front of you. Breathing deep. Beautiful. Now let's bend the right elbow. Bring the hand to the back of your head, and then draw the right elbow back. Slightly lean your head into your hand. the shoulder. Beautiful. Reach the right arm up and lower the right hand down. Nice job. All right, now we're just going to rock a little bit. So we're going to bend the left knee, straighten the right leg any amount. Inhale, come back to center, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Inhale, bend the right knee, left leg straight. So one more time. Beautiful. Next time you're in that little lunge here with the right leg, you're going to plant the hands around the front foot. Step the right foot back into your plank. And either come down to your knees or just come right into downward dog. All right, so we'll meet up in downward dog here. Take a breath here. Good. On your next inhale, lift your left leg. Bend your knee, open the knee. All right, send the foot over to the right a little bit. Flex the foot. If you did this on your knees on the other side, go ahead and do that again. We're going to rotate that left knee and hip. Beautiful. And then the opposite direction. Good. Exhale, extend the left leg back. Inhale, shift forward, hover that knee, and then step the foot up between your hands. Beautiful. So we find this little low lunge here. Left knee over the ankle. You can always bring the right knee down if you want to. Right hand to the outside of your left foot, and then take your left hand up, right? So again, you can keep the left arm straight, or if you want to, bend your elbow, place the hand behind your head, open the left elbow, gently press the head back into your hand. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lower the left hand down. All right, like we did on the other side, we're going to start to move a little bit here. So inhale, bending. Exhale, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Inhale, straighten the right leg, bend the left knee. All right, 2 more times just like that. Good. Next time you're in your low lunge, we're going to pause there, bend your right knee, and step the right foot forward. Inhale, hands to the shins. Exhale, fold. Good. Let's open the feet a little bit wider now. As wide or a little bit wider than your hips. Release the head. Bring the hands to opposite elbow. And then maybe sway from side to side. Releasing the back. Releasing hamstrings. Deep breath. Beautiful. Let's release those arms down. Bend the knees. Inhale, roll all the way up. Reach up over the head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's find a short little mountain pose here. Maybe the arms come down by the sides now. Root down through the feet. Roll the shoulders down the back. Gently close your eyes. Spread the fingers, maybe wiggle the fingers. Maybe smile to yourself. Beautiful. Recall your intention here. Notice if any judgment is coming up. Release that. This is your practice. Moving through the practice with your breath. Do a little bit of a balance here. So if you need the wall, you can always place the hand on the wall. Otherwise, you can stay in the middle of your mat. All right, so we're going to start with bringing the hands to the waist. This is going to be a little hip opener. Root down through your left foot. All right, really find that foundation like we did earlier in our mountain pose. Bend your right knee, lift it up. Now we're going to cross the right ankle on top of your left knee, and then draw your right knee back a little bit. Flex your right foot. Good. Now, bring your hands to your heart if that works for you. Otherwise, have your hand on the wall. Or start to bend your left knee. As you bend that left knee, send the hips back behind you, so we're really opening the hips. All right, so instead of standing up straight, I'm going to send the hips back, bend your left knee, maybe hands to the heart. Keep rooting through the left foot. Keep engaging those hips, maybe bending the knee just a tiny bit more. Keep sending your hips behind you. Beautiful. Breathe. If you need the wall, again, you can place your hand on the wall. Root down through your left foot. Inhale, roll back up. Beautiful. Shake it out. Let's try the other side. All right, rooting down through your right foot now. Inhale, lift up through your left knee. Now we're going to take the left ankle over the right knee. Good. Now root down through the right foot. Try not to grip on the toes. We're going to bend the right knee, bring the hands to the heart, send the hips back. So we're stretching the left hip. Maybe bend a little bit deeper. Keep the heart lifting. Deep breath. Stretch that hip. Beautiful. Awesome. Press through the right foot. Slowly come back up. Shake it out. Let's open the feet wide. Open the arms wide. Draw the thumbs back. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale. Just release. Good. Inhale, reach up. On your exhale, let's bring the hands to the waist. All right, feet are parallel. You can bend the knees if you need to, okay? Inhale, lift up. On your exhale, leading with the heart, start to fold forward here. All right, release the hands down. Now if you can, we're gonna grab opposite ankles and just release. Shake the head. Good. Nice. Inhale, come up about halfway, bring the hands to the center of the mat. As you exhale, we're going to keep the hips just like they are. We're going to walk the fingers over toward your left toes. Maybe you grab the foot, maybe your hands are right here. All right, we're just getting a little bit of a side stretch here. And then maybe you can fold a little bit down towards your mat. Beautiful. Inhale, walking through the center. Exhale, taking the hands over to the right now. Again, try not to move your hips too much here. You kind of want to keep them flat or keep them level. And then either the hands around the foot or in front, wherever they land. And exhale, fold. Nice big stretch through the left side. Maybe you're feeling it down the right leg or hamstring. Beautiful. Inhaling back to center. Now from here, we're going to heel toe our feet toward each other. You'll be about as probably a little bit wider than your hips. Turn the toes out toward the corners. Bend your knees, coming into a little squat here. Now if your heels pop up, you can place a blanket underneath, or you might stay up just a little bit higher. Right, so just listen to yourself. If you're down low, bring the hands to the heart. Lift up through the heart and gently press the knees toward the arms and the arms back toward the knees. All right, so just a little bit of resistance, but we're still engaging up through the pelvic floor. All right, keep lifting the heart. Close your eyes, release your toes, breathe. Beautiful. On your exhale, lower down, and we'll extend those legs out in front. Shake it out a little bit. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and come down on the back. We're going to do a few things rock a little bit from side to side. Good. All right, so we're going to just listen carefully because this one can be a little bit confusing, but we're going to take our right leg, cross it over the left. Okay, like we're sitting in a chair, crossing our legs. We're going to do a twist. So you're going to take your arms down by your sides, press through your left foot, lift up through your hips. Take your hips to the right, okay? And we're going to take our knees to the left. All right, so you might be here with your knees up higher, or the knees might come down closer to the earth. But you want to keep both shoulders on the mat. So if this right shoulder starts to pop up, just bring your knees up a little bit. Let your shoulders relax, okay? And then you can do whatever feels good with these arms. You can keep them out to the sides. You can keep looking up, or if you want to look toward the right, you can do that, okay? So just breathe here. Wherever version you're in, deep, full breath. One more deep breath. Inhale gently, coming back to center. Realign the hips, unwind the right leg, and just relax for a second here. Let the lower back release. So I've had some questions about good stretches for the lower back, and that's one of them. And that also gets into the spine. All right, so let's do the other side. So we're going to cross our left leg over the right. Okay, press through your right foot, lift up through your hips. Send your hips over to the left, all right? And then lower your knees toward the right. Now again, if that left shoulder pops up, you're going to keep your knees a little bit higher, or maybe your knees are not crossed and maybe you're just uncrossing your legs. Okay, whatever version feels the best for you. Now again, you can do what feels best for your neck. You keep looking up. You can look over your left shoulder. Take notice here of how it feels to take those deep breaths in this deep twist. Release any gripping that you're holding onto through the hips. Beautiful, and we'll gently inhale, come back to center, realign your hips, release the left leg, and just let yourself be here, letting the lower back release. Good. Now let's extend the legs down as you reach the arms over the head, that nice big morning stretch. Awesome. All right, we're going to take one of my favorite poses now. This is our crescent moon or banana. We're going to walk both feet over to the bottom right corner of the mat. Walk the arms to the upper right corner of your mat. We're going to create this kind of banana shape or C shape or crescent moon, whatever you want to think of. All right, so you want both hips to be down on your mat. So if this left hip starts to pop up, see if you can back off just a little bit so you can let both hips root down. So we're really focusing on stretching through the side body and maybe into the lower back. Maybe feel it anywhere else in your body as long as it's not painful. All right, deep, even breaths here. Releasing the mind. when you're ready, we'll straighten the legs down. Arms reach right over the head. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, go to the opposite side. Legs walking over to the left. Arms walking to the left. Finding that nice deep stretch through the right side body. And again, if your right hip's popping up, just relax down to walk the feet back if you're feeling that. All right, so you want to keep the hips down on the mat or the floor. Breathe. Beautiful. Inhaling back to center, reaching the arms and legs out. And exhale, release the arms down by your sides. Bend those knees, hug them in toward your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Rock a little bit from side to side. And from here, we'll transition back up to seated, but if you want to rock and roll up and down the length of your spine to get there, you can. Or you can just come over to your side and lift yourself back up. We're going to come into a child's pose, and this pose is so good for the entire body. Okay, so if you're ever feeling stressed or anxious, this is a really good one to do anywhere you are. I mean, maybe not in the middle of like a grocery store or something like that, but you can always do this if you're sitting at your desk or if you're at your home office, you know. So let's open the knees wide. So this opening the knees wide gets more into your hips, right? You can also keep the knees closer together, and that'll get down into your back more. So if you want to do that, that's fine. I'm going to do the knees open, and then when you do that, you'll have your big toes touching. Gently walk the arms forward as you send your hips towards your heels, and maybe your hips don't come all the way down. That's okay. You can keep them lifted, but just imagine those hips melting down. Walk the arms forward, release the forehead. Now you can prop your forehead on a blanket, or you can let one cheek rest down. If you don't want to stretch your arms anymore, if your arms are done, you can bring your arms down by your sides. Right, wherever you are, close your eyes. Take those deep, even, full breaths like we practiced at the very beginning. Maybe even let the belly expand down between the thighs. One more deep, sweet breath here. When you're ready, on your next inhale, gently, slowly walk the hands back. And with as little as effort as possible, we're going to roll over to the back. All right, when you come down, come on down to the back. Finding your way into your final relaxation. So if your back is bothering you, you can keep the knees bent. If you want to, straighten those legs. If you have a blanket, you can place the blanket under the knees or under your head for a pillow. I want you to be as comfortable as possible here. Open the feet wider than your hips. You can have the arms down by your sides with the palms facing up. Or if it feels better to have the hands on the belly, you can do that too, right? Just close your eyes gently. Let's take a deep breath, gripping your eyes, relaxing the eye socket, relaxing the throat. Allow the shoulders to be rooted down. Hips are heavy. Releasing arms and hands. Feeling any sensations that you feel maybe in the palms. Release the thighs, knees and shins. Ankles and soles of the feet. Allow yourself to be here in this safe space. I found this beautiful quote that felt relevant, so I'll read it to you now. I have always believed, and I still believe, that whatever good or bad fortune may come our way, we can always give it meaning and transform it into something else. We'll slowly start to deepen the breath. Gently wiggling fingers and toes. If it feels good, maybe reaching the arms over your head. And then one knee at a time, bringing the knees towards your belly. Gently rolling over to a side, one side. Slowly coming back up to seated. Whatever position feels good. Then you come back up, bring the hands in front of the heart. Close the eyes. Recall your intention. Maybe that intention feels different now. Smile. Bowing the chin down. Bowing the mind toward the heart. Give yourself thanks and gratitude for coming to your mat today. Keeping your breath going. And thank you so much for allowing